Long after Samsung, LG, Sony, and Huawei announced their 2017 flagship devices, HTC has finally gotten around to revealing the HTC U11. Like all other flagships, this comes with top-of-the-line specs, including a 5.5-inch Quad HD display, Snapdragon 835 processor, 4GB of RAM, 64GB of storage, and the usual 3000 mAh battery. There's also an option to pick up the phone with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. And of course, there's a micro SD card slot as well. But the main hardware feature HTC is emphasizing are the front and rear-facing cameras. The rear one features a 12-megapixel sensor with a new HDR boost mode, which is similar to the HDR Plus feature that was introduced on the Google Pixel. But HTC's also added in 4-axis optical image stabilization, leading to a final DxOMark score of 90, making the HTC U11 the best smartphone camera DxOMark has ever tested. The HDR boost mode was also applied to the front-facing 16-megapixel camera, which should make this one of the best selfie smartphones around. It turns out that the rumors were true. The HTC U11 comes with pressure-sensitive sensors which are embedded within the frame, which allow you to control specific functions of the phone or allow users to select an app to launch with long and short squeezes. It sounds a bit gimmicky, but it's no more so than the Moto actions that you see on Motorola devices. And it also works when the display is off or if the phone is in a case. As for software, the U11 is running on Android 7.1 with the latest version of Sense, which means it looks identical to what you get on the HTC U Ultra. That means you get the HTC and the Google Assistant built right in. But what HTC is actually excited about is that the U11 is the first device to launch with wake word access to Amazon Alexa. The design of the U11 is pretty stunning, with an aluminum frame sandwiched between 3D curved glass on the front and back of the phone. Overall, the design isn't as eye-catching as the Samsung Galaxy S8 or the LG G6 with their ultra-wide displays, but it's still a step in the right direction compared to the HTC 10 for those who thought HTC's design had been stagnating for a couple years. In the US, the HTC U11 will be exclusive to Sprint, selling for $696. And if you pre-order the device before it's released, you will get 2 Amazon Echo Dots included in the price. But HTC will also be selling the unlocked GSM version of the phone through htc.com and amazon.com in the US. The HTC U11 will be heading to Europe and Asia during the month of May and should sell for roughly €700.